you? How are you today?
I have a slight headache, but yeah, I'm okay.
I'm sorry. Since when did it start?
I think it started from last night.
Oh, that's too bad. That's
Yeah.
too bad. Were you able to take some painkillers for it?
No, I don't like take any medicine when it is not. Yeah, it is not really a serious symptom.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. I do hope you feel better soon. I also don't like taking medicines that much,
Mhm.
but what I do is drink a lot of water. Do you drink a lot of water?
I don't like drinking water that much.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Yes. The problem with me is
Mhm.
one bottle of water is enough for one day. Sometimes I don't even finish it. I don't drink that much.
One bottle, so
Yeah.
how many liter of the bottle?
I'm not very sure. Let's just say 500 ml, and that's
Uh-huh.
not healthy at all. So
Mm-hmm.
I get headaches very frequently, so you should
Mm.
drink a lot of water.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
If I drink a lot of water, then you think it can be helpful for my
Mm,
headache?
it's sometimes because headaches result from no, they start because of dehydration. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm no doctor, so I cannot diagnose that. But I'm sorry, but water sometimes helps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Okay. What? How was your weekend, Elia? Did you go to that restaurant?
Yeah, I went to that restaurant and yeah,
Mm-mm.
it was good.
Mm-mm.
They sold a discount ticket,
Yes. Yes.
so we could eat at
Mm-mm.
a good price,
Yes.
and my kids really liked it. And after that, we went to an arcade, um, just arcade. I
Yes,
forgot
yes,
that.
it's
Yeah.
correct, correct. Mall
Okay.
arcade. Mm-mm.
So, but we expected that there would be I forgot the name of, but we the game the name of that game is we, and actually it was easy, and we
Mm-mm.
thought my daughter would be able to play the game,
Mm-mm.
but it released 10 or yeah before 10 years ago. I don't know how yeah how many years had passed by after that game released, but anyway
Mm-mm.
they said it's broken,
Mm-mm.
so my daughter couldn't play that game, and
Mm-mm.
then there were not easy games, so my daughter
Mm-mm.
had to look at we uh, what um, what we played. So
Mm-mm.
she must have been really bored in
Mm-mm.
that place. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, so we stayed there for 1 hour, and my
Mm-mm.
son really liked it, and he really wanted to stay there longer. But we couldn't because of my daughter. My daughter insisted that
Aw.
she wanted to go to go out of this place. It was dark and she couldn't do anything to do. So
Mm-mm.
yeah. Anyway, but yeah, since my son liked it, yeah, it was a great time.
That sounds very great. Actually, I feel for both of them. Your son, I think he's also very busy in school and he's happy spending time playing there, but of course your daughter wants something else. It's hard having a boy and a girl because most of the time their interests don't really match.
Mhm. But the
Yeah.
problem was actually the age gap
Mm,
between them. So my son is nine,
okay.
but my daughter is 5 years old. So four
Mm-mm-mm.
years age gap is, I
Mm-mm.
think, huge. So
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, we it's really hard to decide where to go
Mm-mm.
because there are many places
Mm-mm.
where my son can
Mm.
enjoy, but my
Mhm.
daughter is young, so it's very limited.
Mm-mm-mm. I understand. Okay, but
Mm.
the important thing is you were able to take them out
Mm-hmm.
because most of the time you're busy and during weekends you say you stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good, Elia. My weekend was crazy again.
Why?
Well, I really wanted to stay home.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I sent you a I replied to your message
Yeah.
on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that I was so tired, but then I went out with my company mates to have dinner. And then after that my leader said, "Why don't we go drinking?"
Uh-huh.
So just, I mean, the company here is, it has four floors, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ours is on the third or fourth floor, I think. And then below that, there's a convenience store that sells liquor. And so we went there, and then I told my workmate, his name is Teacher Jason, if you know Teacher Jason.
Although.
Oh, no, no, he's a PM teacher now. And I told him, because we call each other sir or
Mm-hmm.
teach. I said, "Sir, I think I'd have just one bottle." And then
Mm-hmm.
he said, "Yeah, me too. I don't want to drink so much." And then after the first bottle, can you imagine we ended up drinking five?
Oh.
And then we went home at around 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many teachers are in the group?
For each group, I guess that would be 10 to 12 members.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. For our team, we have, I think, seven new members, and then the other ones would be oldies. I know you know Teacher John.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's our group leader.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Mhm.
and he had to at 1 a.m. He came back to the office to finish a few things,
Uh-huh.
and then he went back down and he drank with us. It's hard
Oh.
being a group leader. I think you have to stay for a long time at the office.
How
Mm-mm.
often do you go out with your coworkers, eat out?
Last Friday was the first time. It was
First
my
time.
first time.
Uh-huh. Uh,
Yeah.
Before you quit your job,
Mm-mm-mm.
haven't you had that kind of get together with your coworkers?
Ah, I did not. I did not.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I had two best friends here from the AM shift. That's Teacher Iggy and
Mm-hmm.
Kane. We did not go out because Iggy's a busy mom and Kane is also busy elsewhere. So I
Mm-hmm.
never got to try.
But I mean team meeting.
Team
So
meeting,
it
no.
was your team meeting, right?
Yes, it
Uh-huh.
was supposed to be a team meeting, but we just ended up having dinner and then laughing and then drinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, all right. Anyway, Elia, are you ready for the lesson now?
Okay.
Let's go to lesson 6. Just a moment.
So
Mm-mm.
for new teachers,
Mhm.
they have 3 months
Mhm.
to
Ah.
get get a salary based on how much time they work.
Yes.
But before
Mm-mm.
3 months, they get a fixed amount of money for their
Mm-mm.
salary, right?
Mm-mm.
How
Yes.
how about you?
Um, wait, wait a moment. Before we go to that, how did you learn those things?
Uh, I heard it from my previous teacher because
Mhm.
she was a new teacher and
Mhm.
I wanted to get my writing corrected
Mhm.
by
Mhm.
her. But
Mm.
since she was a new teacher, even
Mhm.
though she corrected students' writings,
Mhm.
she couldn't get extra pay. So that's why she
Oh.
explained it. And I
Mhm.
didn't know that. I just thought if you uh, correct if you correct students'
Mhm.
writings, then you can
Mhm.
get extra pay. So that's why I asked her to correct my writings, and I wanted to her uh,
Mhm.
to be on the list of correction corrections, but
Yes.
correction correction.
Correctors.
Oh,
Correctors.
correctors. Okay,
Mm-mm.
correctors. But anyway, after I got to know about it, I
Mm-mm.
yeah told her, oh, it's okay. You if you can get extra pay, if you can pay the extra money, then yeah, it's better
Mm-hmm.
to um get out of the list of
Yes.
characters. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So I just since
Mm-mm.
you worked here before, but you came
Mm-mm.
back, so I was a little bit curious about.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. I tell you anything actually. You'll know. What happened was during my evaluations classes,
Mhm.
I had to pass that first and then continue on to my 3 months probationary period. Okay, we call that probationary period, meaning that we don't get paid for how many classes we have,
Mhm.
but it's a fixed pay, and then we get a lot of grammar corrections and transcriptions without any pay.
Oh,
So,
grammar correction. So during
yes.
3 months, you have
Hmm.
to correct students' writings.
Yes, yes. We have
Really?
to do that, but we don't
Mm.
get extra pay for it. It's like for
Oh.
free. But that is one thing teachers are feeling bad about. When after the 3 months, okay, we get paid for the grammar corrections, but not a lot comes in.
Mhm.
Okay, usually they give it to the new teachers.
Mhm.
So in my case, during the evaluations, I already had regular students.
Mhm.
I don't know how that happened, but then so my managers talked to me and they asked me if it was okay if I already went piece rate. Okay, piece rate meaning to consider I mean, to get paid for how many students I have.
Mm.
So I
Mm.
didn't have to wait for the 3 months. I
Mm.
started right away with piece rate. Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately, I'm not getting corrections yet because the results of the grammar test hasn't come out yet. I'm
Uh-huh.
scared. Yes, it's scary. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Aren't you confident of yourself?
I am confident, but it was very hard. A lot of us teachers,
Oh.
oh, we were doing our grammar exam and laughing because it was like college all over again.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's okay. What else do you want to know
Oh
about the
no.
3 month rule?
No, no, no. Just I was curious about you,
Mm-mm. Mm.
whether you get a fixed pay
Oh,
or not.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm no longer getting a fixed pay, but piece rate. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-mm. Okay.
And
All done?
yeah, all done. And could you go to the page 20? Actually, I forgot to ask you one question.
Okay, okay. Just page 20.
Yeah, 20.
20, 20. Here?
And number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Oh no.
Sorry, 4?
Number 4 and oh, what's that? This time I will. Oh, not number 4. Oh, I don't know where it is. Is it
Maybe it's in the next page. Let's.
Oh, is it 20? Okay, I will give you just the sentence.
Okay, okay.
So this time I will let you go, but next time you'll get it from me. So
Mm.
it, I'm not familiar with this expression. Uh, I thought it's better to say next time I will get you. Ah, yeah, here,
Mm.
here, here. Ah, I found it now.
Oh, there, there. Okay, okay. Elia, I will need you to read Is there a Korean explanation for this sentence? And
So
mm,
mm, is.
ah,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay. What does it say in the Korean translation?
So you will get it. It means I will punish you next time.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you will
Mm-mm.
get it. I will get you. So if
Mm.
I say you will get it from me, does it mean I will punish you next time?
Yes, it does. But
Oh.
you'll get it from me. Okay, it's used, but it's not very common. How would I say it? I think it's better if you say, but next time I'll get back at you.
Get back at you.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
meaning to seek revenge, get
Mm-hmm.
back at someone.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
what I know.
get
Mm-mm.
back is a kind of how can I say? Um, yeah, revenge. But this
Mm-mm-mm.
time, I mean, in this situation, I feel like based on Korean translation,
Mm-mm.
there is a mother and
Mm-mm.
his child did something. So this time
Mm-mm.
I will let you go, but next time I will get
Uh,
you. If
mm-mm.
say I will get you, is it better?
Um, I'll get you. Sorry, no. It's
No.
grammatically correct, but it doesn't mean the same thing. So
Mm-hmm.
you'll get it from me, I think is better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you'll get it from me, or if you want to get angry, you'll hear it from me next time. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-mm. Yes.
Okay, I see.
Okay. Any more questions?
No more.
Okay, okay. Just a moment.
And
Okay.
yeah, here.
Oh, yeah. For six?
So,
Mm-mm.
um, and I have a question. Do you have a
Sure.
reservation? And
Yes.
so, if we go to a restaurant, then
Mm-mm.
they usually ask, "Do you have a reservation?" Or is it also common for them? Is it also common for them to say, "Did you make a reservation?"
Better. I would say
Uh,
that would be your sentence is better. Okay. Do you
mm-hmm,
have a reservation? It's correct. It's just that here in this place they used reservation as a noun.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, do you have a reservation? It's correct. But what did you say earlier? Did you
Did
make a reservation?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's better for me. What I think.
Mm.
It's better.
So how about the verb tense? Did you
Mm-mm.
have a reservation or do you have a reservation? Or did you make a
Mm.
reservation? Do you make a
Mm.
reservation?
Did you make a reservation is correct.
Mm.
Do you have a reservation is still correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. No more?
Yeah, no more.
Okay. Let's go to the next one now.
Mm-hmm.
Number three. Question number three.
Okay. What are the advantages and disadvantages of eating out? Give me two
Mm-mm.
examples of each. So, the advantage of eating out is um, I don't need to cook. So,
Mm-mm-mm.
it can save my energy and
Mm-mm.
time and
Mm-mm.
also, yeah, our money. No, no, no,
Mm-mm.
no, no. Oh no, it wastes our money. And
Yes.
yeah, and we don't, another advantage would be we don't need to do the dishes. Yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, that's the advantages I can
Mm-mm.
think of.
Mm-mm.
And the disadvantages would be we have to spend money.
Mm-mm.
So, and it's to me it's kind of it's such a hassle to go out because
Mm-hmm.
we have kids and
Mm-mm.
I have to dress my daughter and
Mm-mm.
yeah, my son can dress my son can put on clothes by himself, but my
Mm-mm.
daughter I have to dress her and also um, tie her hair
Mm-mm.
and and um, food we can eat out is
Mm-mm.
not food we can eat at the restaurant is not that
Mm-mm.
healthy food because
Mm-mm.
they put a lot of chemical seasonings and
Yes.
MSG. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's the disadvantages of eating out.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. Oh, Elia, you used one expression to
Hmm.
address your daughter,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
It's grammatically correct. Okay.
Hmm.
I would suggest though that you say I have to dress my daughter up from the
Hmm.
phrasal verb dress up.
Hmm.
Okay. Usually we can say dress when you want to dress a chicken. I have to dress a chicken. Okay,
Hmm.
for Thanksgiving. meaning to put seasoning, okay, to clean it and then put it in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the preparation is called dressing a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but for putting clothes, okay, or getting dressed, you can say I have to dress my daughter up, or I
Okay.
have to dress up. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes. All right. You're right though. The problem is, okay, do you often eat out? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
Mm-mm.
go out
Yes.
for
Mm-mm.
eating. We usually,
Mm-mm.
if we want to eat something
Mm-mm.
special,
Mm-mm.
then we just order
Mm-mm.
food. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, but and because of my daughter,
Mm-mm.
she doesn't eat anything spicy, but
Mm-mm.
there are not that many food
Mm-mm.
which is not spicy, which are not spicy. So
Mm-mm.
just there are limitation.
Mm-mm.
There is limitation, so that's why we don't go out
Mm-mm.
for yeah we
Mm-mm.
don't eat out. That's
Mm-mm.
why. Mm.
That's true. Okay. And besides, they say home cooked meals, okay, or our mother's home cooked meals are still the best. So I'm sure
Ah,
your children enjoy eating your food more.
nowadays I don't like cooking. So
Mm-mm,
uh,
mm-mm,
this weekend I was really lazy. So
mm-mm,
uh, I just um I didn't cook. I just there are some frozen food in my
mm-mm,
refrigerator, so
mm-mm,
I just get it out and then put it in the microwave and
mm-mm.
give it to my
Oh.
kids.
Mm-mm,
So
mm-mm,
uh, today I talked to my husband. Yeah, I was
mm-mm,
really lazy, but I didn't feel like cooking at all. So he
mm-mm.
understood me, but he wanted to criticize me. Yeah, a
Yes.
little bit.
No, you deserve it. I think, once in a while, cooking has this kind of cheats. They call it cheating.
hmm
Okay. It would be enough. But what does your husband want to eat? What does he want you to cook more often?
Oh, anything. He is
Mm.
not picky eater, so
Mm-mm.
uh, yeah, any food I make by myself,
Mhm.
yeah, he is satisfied with any food yeah I make. But
Mm-mm.
last weekend I really didn't want to cook anything, so I
Mm-mm.
just lied on the bed and didn't move. I didn't try to do anything, and he noticed it. You were too
Mm-mm.
lazy during
Mm-mm.
yeah the weekend.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Well, you deserve it. I guess he understands. It's your only time to rest as well.
I have a lot of time to rest
Mm-mm.
because my
Mm-mm.
husband uh, doesn't work out. I mean, he
Mm-mm.
stayed home and
Mm-mm.
he does a lot of household chores for me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So actually, I have more time than him.
Mm-mm. Oh, I understand, especially when your kids are at school.
hmm
Mm-mm. Okay, all right. Anyway, Elia, for lesson 7, do you have any questions for
No, I don't
part
have.
B?
No, I don't
Mm.
have any questions.
Okay, okay. Or
One
may
question. I have one question.
mm.
So, I can't get number two. Okay, how can I?
Oh, sorry. Number 2.
Oh, I can't get. Oh, okay, get attention. I can't seem
Mm.
to get the attention of the waiter. Is it
Mm-mm.
natural?
Yes, yes, it's correct. Or
Mm-hmm.
do you have any alternatives you'd like to ask?
Oh, no, no. Just
Mm.
if when I am at the restaurant and I try
Mm-mm.
to call the waiter, but
Mm-mm.
I called the waiter, but they didn't come to my table. Then I can say
Mm-mm.
I can seem to get the attention of the waiter.
Yes, yes, it's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Or make it shorter. I can't seem to get the waiter's attention. This is a mouthful. Okay, if you're
Mm,
having a normal conversation,
mm-hmm,
very conversational English, I can't seem to get the attention of the waiter is a bit too long. Okay, just
mm-hmm,
it's more common to say, or I can't seem to get his or her
mm-hmm.
attention. Okay.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
okay.
Mm-mm. Okay. Any more?
No more.
Okay. Let's go to part F, question number one. Okay.
Okay.
Start.
Are you adventurous with the food you eat? What is the
Mm-mm.
most exotic food you've eaten?
Mm-mm.
Tell me more
Mm-mm.
about your experience.
Mm-mm.
Mm, uh, uh, it's not exotic food for Koreans. I mean,
Mm-mm.
sliced raw octopus. Have you ever heard
Mm.
of it?
No.
So it's an octopus and they
Mm.
are alive. It's a raw
Mm-mm.
octopus. But
Mm-mm.
when they are alive,
Mm-mm.
we cut it into several pieces. So
Okay.
still they are alive. They are
Mm-mm.
moving around. But
Mm-mm.
Koreans like eating it.
Mm-mm.
Um, so to me, it's not exotic food, but
Mm-mm.
maybe to foreigners it
Mm-mm.
would be very exotic food. How do you feel about it?
Yes, exactly. It's a bit strange. It's a bit
Hmm.
strange, but don't I won't be embarrassed about talking about it because Philippines has a lot more
Mm.
weird kinds of food.
So, do
Mm-mm.
you think the Philippine food are strange? Because you are accustomed
Yes,
to the food, but
and
even
mm-mm,
though you
mm-mm,
think they are strange,
mm-mm.
okay.
Unfortunately not. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I've been here for many years now, but I'm very not proud to say that I'm not accustomed to eating traditional Filipino food.
Hmm.
Okay, for example, I think in Korea you also cook pig's blood. Is
What?
that right?
What?
Pig's blood. A pork? Okay, no, no,
Pig's
pig. Okay.
pig's
Yeah,
blood?
pig's blood. Mm-mm.
Oh, what's that?
Filipinos eat that, but they cook it.
Ah,
Mm-mm. I'm gonna try to show you some pictures of it. Okay,
uh-huh.
we eat that, and then there's also the egg. Okay, the egg of the
Yeah,
chicken. You
I
you
know
know
that.
that. Mm-mm.
We've already talked about it before.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
This pig's blood. Okay, it's called dinuguan here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's cooked with pork. Okay, but mostly they call it chocolate meat here,
Uh-huh.
because it looks like a chocolate soup. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's here. Can you see the picture?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Look, it becomes brownish, and then they cut
Uh,
pork.
uh-huh.
Yes, and
Uh,
then they eat snakes too.
uh-huh. Snake? Yeah, I don't like eating snake, but yeah, it's not that exotic to me.
Sorry.
So how about pig's
Mm-mm.
blood? Have you ever tried it?
Unfortunately not, because I haven't tried eating pork yet.
Uh-huh. Why?
But I'm g- I because my father was a Hindu, so growing up I
Uh,
never ate meat, but now I'm trying my best. I'm trying to adjust and I eat chicken sometimes. Mm-mm.
uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
So
Yes.
from when did you how can I say when did you move to the Philippines?
Ah, I moved here around 2008. I'm not sure. Yes.
2008. Oh, why did you
Mm-mm.
move to the Philippines?
Oh, at that time, my father had to resign from his coffee business, so he went back to India,
Uh-huh.
and my mother came to the Philippines to see her family. So then we came here. We did not go back because of some problems, and then I had to study here eventually.
So what age were you at the time?
I was 2008. I was 15, 14, 15.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay, okay.
Do you eat pork very often, Elia?
Yeah, my husband really likes pork,
Mm-mm.
so at least twice or third a week.
Really? How?
Yeah.
But you twice or thrice a week too?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. Anyway, Elia, I
Mm.
guess I will continue with the next
Yeah.
questions tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Or do you have any more questions about the lesson?
Yeah, I will ask you next time, next
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Elia, and have a great day.
You too,
Goodbye.
bye.
Okay.
왜 민규야?